Hi, this is Sean Van Oslo. Welcome to a casual marketing chat about something you can apply really quick. These are the three M's of marketing: media, message, market. Now, all three are important for different reasons. The media is what connects you to the market, and it is the great connector. So, whether you want to choose email, radio ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, push notifications, SMS messaging, word of mouth, in person live events for intimacy. You have face to face conversations in a coffee shop. It's a media you're choosing. It helps you control the investment and the output. You can review what tracking you're putting in here. So there's a debate about what's important, and they all three of them are. But personally, I feel like media is what allows you to get to a point of communication cost effectively and directly. So there are more effective that mediums you can pay attention to. Then there's your message. So what are you about, and what are you communicating to the customer? For restaurants, here's our deal. Here's the daily special. Here's the event on our calendar that we are going to use media to bring to our market. So the message is something that if you join our club, you get a discount, or here's a special rate for membership. And you can spend time crafting attractive messages or calls to action through your media channels. Some of them free, some of them paid. We're just kind of attracted to media. Then there's the market. Now you can choose what type of audience you want your customers to be. So it can be people in a specific city, it can be people in a specific neighborhood, it can be people who have come into your restaurant before. They can be tagged as a validated market. So they come in and they join your club, then they're a proven market. With what's available to us these days, it's almost too simple to create to choose what market you want to have in your restaurant. So there are people running radio ads in affluent neighborhoods in Seattle or whatever town you're in. Now, some of the complaints from business owners are with radio ads, there's not a tracking, there's not a written report like the master marketers use to say, we invested this into marketing and we can review the numbers and say, okay, this number of customers actually came out of it. So I was talking to a financial advisor who's an independent rep. He's a great guy. And they invested in a radio ad without being able to track what business it brought in. Then they looked at AdWords and they were smart enough to get a Google partner. They talked to me, but there were more advanced people I'm glad they went with, and there's whole home office dialogue. But the point is they can put analytics in it, and they can have a report emailed to them whenever they want. So if it seems like there's a media that you can't track, I'd argue differently, because you can still have your conversion page or your victory page with a link in it saying, okay, if you hear it from this media that we're buying, use this code or enter at this link so that you can validate the business coming in. Now, as far as media goes, it also has relevancy to the context of the relationship. So, if it's B2C, email is okay. But I was just talking to a guy at the Chamber of Commerce today who gets 100 emails in his business account and they just get deleted because it's a totally different audience. So the audience has to match the message in the market. You'll hear it from other master marketers. This isn't my ideas. In fact, you can look up Alex Mandosian, Bill Barron. These other guys have created these three principles that marketers rely on. If you're B2B, you can use LinkedIn. There's the appointment generator with Josh Turner, and Craig Severinsen actually has a method here. So I think you'll like the guy. I think you'll like his methods. We'll link to his YouTube channel below, and there's it really is something you can craft based on what media you choose to use, what message you're putting out, does it match the market, and then you can get fancier and fancier because you're able to make decisions along the path of communication of, okay, if we're doing AdWords, are we targeting mobile devices and tablets, which are usually with people with discretionary income? So they've been associated. There's a host of insider strategies based on what media is free, paid for, do you control how much you're putting into this media, and are you paying attention to your return? The message. Is the message, does it have a call to action, which meaning, is it just information, or are you explaining how they can act with you? Are you explaining how to go through with collecting their credit card and doing the payment process and then delivering the service? And are you clearly identifying your market? Do you have a customer avatar, and does your media cater to your customer avatar? So these are questions which can you can have fun with, and can really influence the sales process or the enrollment process, whatever language you're comfortable with. They're the pillars marketers use to advance campaigns. Please subscribe. We'll have more casual conversations. If you have any specific questions, leave them below. Your comments are welcome. Your visions of your business are welcome. And you can visit bit.ly/Sean, SEAN hyphen repeat, REPEAT hyphen customers, CUSTOMRES. If you have any restaurant associations or you know of any restaurants who are struggling, direct them my way so we can have a dialogue about some of these media channels they can activate without it costing them an arm and a leg. So there are a lot of there's so much available to us that we could capitalize on. I would love to see it in motion. If there's anything you need, let me know. Take care.